Ever notice how some people barely say a word, but when they do, it's pure brilliance? These are the quiet geniuses, the ones who observe, analyze, and surprise us with their insight. Today, we're revealing the top 4 zodiac signs who embody this silent intelligence. They're not the loudest in the room, but their minds are always working, connecting dots the rest of us don't even see. Maybe you're one of them, or you know someone who is, the friend, the partner, the coworker who's quietly a mastermind. Let's pull back the curtain on these silent strategists. Ready? Let's dive in. First up, Virgo, the Perfectionist. In the grand tapestry of the zodiac, Virgo stands out as the one who notices every thread, every stitch, every subtle imperfection that others overlook. They are the analyst of the zodiac, the ones who see patterns in chaos and clarity in confusion. Where others see a finished product, Virgo sees the potential for refinement. Virgos see what others miss, the tiny crack in a masterpiece, the off-kilter frame on a wall, the single typo in a sea of words. Their eyes are trained to catch the smallest details and their minds are wired to fix them. Their quiet isn't shyness, it's laser focus. While the world buzzes around them, Virgo tunes out the noise, channeling all their energy into the task at hand. While others panic in the face of problems, Virgo is already fixing the issue, calmly and precisely. Their approach is methodical, almost surgical, as they break down complex problems into manageable steps. Their intelligence is practical and methodical. They thrive on solving puzzles and bringing order to chaos. Give them a mess and they'll return it to you organized, efficient, and improved. Virgos question assumptions, dig for evidence, and spot flaws no one else notices. They're the ones who ask, "But what about this?" And suddenly the whole picture changes. In meetings, they're often silent, absorbing every word, every nuance. Then, when the time is right, they drop a single insight that changes the game. Their contributions are few but always powerful. Their satisfaction comes from perfecting things, not from praise. Recognition is nice, but for Virgo, the real reward is knowing something is truly done right. They're always improving, always learning, always refining. For Virgo, growth is a lifelong journey, and every day is an opportunity to get better, smarter, and more skilled. Their silence is their lab, where ideas are tested and perfected. In solitude, they experiment, analyze, and innovate, turning raw thoughts into polished solutions. If you see a quiet Virgo, know their mind is hard at work, solving, fixing, perfecting. Even when they seem still, their thoughts are racing, connecting dots and planning the next move. They're the silent architects of success, the ones who lay the groundwork for achievements that others take for granted. Behind every smooth operation, there's often a Virgo making sure every detail is just right. Virgos don't need the spotlight, their results speak for themselves. They're content to let others shine, knowing their quiet efforts are the foundation of every triumph. Their wisdom comes from deep understanding, not just quick thinking. They take the time to learn, to research, to truly know their subject inside and out. They're the ones you want on your team when things get complicated. When the stakes are high and the margin for error is slim, Virgo's steady hand and sharp mind make all the difference. Their attention to detail is their superpower. Whether it's assembling something intricate or reviewing a complex plan, they catch what others miss, ensuring nothing slips through the cracks. So next time you see a Virgo quietly observing, remember, they're probably 2 steps ahead. That's the Virgo genius. Quiet, but absolutely brilliant. In a world that often values noise over nuance, Virgos remind us that true mastery lies in the details, and that sometimes the quietest person in the room is the one making the biggest impact. Next, Capricorn, the master planner and strategist. Capricorns don't talk about their ambitions, they just get to work. Their silence is focus. They're mapping out the long game, step by step. Every move is calculated, every goal part of a bigger plan. They're patient, disciplined, and relentless in pursuit of success. Capricorns see the structures and power dynamics others miss. They read people and situations from the sidelines, always strategizing. Their calm hides a mind that's constantly weighing risks and rewards. When you need real advice, Capricorn delivers a plan, not just encouragement. They don't need credit, they want results. Their satisfaction comes from achievement, not applause. Capricorns are the leaders you trust, the ones who quietly make things happen. Their ambition burns steady and strong, never flashy. They're their own toughest competition, always pushing higher. If you see a Capricorn quietly observing, know they're planning their next 5 moves. Their discipline and patience are unmatched. In a world of instant gratification, Capricorn's long-term vision is true genius. They command respect through competence, not volume. Their silent dedication is their superpower. That's the Capricorn way: quiet, strategic, unstoppable. Now let's talk about Scorpio, the Zodiac's deep-sea diver. Just as a diver plunges into the unknown, unafraid of what lies beneath, Scorpios are drawn to the depths of life, always searching for what's hidden below the surface. They are not content with shallow waters or superficial answers. They crave the truth, no matter how deep or dark it may be. Scorpios are quiet, but their silence is electric, full of observation and intuition. In a room full of chatter, they are the ones who listen more than they speak, their eyes missing nothing. Every glance, every subtle shift in body language is noted and filed away for later. They read people instantly, picking up on what's said and unsaid. It's as if they have a sixth sense for the emotional undercurrents in any situation, able to sense tension, excitement, or deception with uncanny accuracy. Their intelligence is psychological. They see motives, secrets, and hidden truths. Like a detective piecing together a complex case, Scorpios connect the dots that others overlook, revealing patterns and intentions that remain invisible to most. Scorpios gather emotional data, not just facts, building a complete picture of any situation. They notice the way someone's voice trembles, the hesitation before a response, the fleeting look of doubt or fear. All of this becomes part of their internal map of the world. Their silence is their shield, letting them watch and learn without revealing their hand. They prefer to operate from the background, gathering information and waiting for the right moment to act. They ask the one question that cuts through the noise and gets to the heart of the matter. Scorpios have a knack for zeroing in on what really matters, often surprising others with their directness and insight. Their presence is magnetic, drawing out truths from others. People find themselves opening up to Scorpios, sometimes revealing secrets they never intended to share, simply because of the Scorpio's intense, non-judgmental focus. Scorpios are relentless in their pursuit of understanding. They will dig, research, and question until they are satisfied, refusing to accept half-truths or easy answers. Their determination is legendary, and they rarely give up on a mystery once it has caught their interest. They transform challenges into wisdom, emerging stronger every time. Every setback is a lesson, every obstacle a chance to grow. Scorpios are masters of reinvention, able to rise from the ashes of defeat with new strength and insight. Their loyalty is fierce. They protect loved ones with quiet, strategic moves. You may not always see their efforts, but Scorpios are always watching out for those they care about, ready to step in when needed. Think of them as the secret agents of the Zodiac, operating in the shadows for maximum effect. They don't need the spotlight to make an impact. Their influence is felt in subtle, powerful ways. Their mind is always solving mysteries, probing beneath the surface. Whether it's a personal relationship or a professional challenge, Scorpios are driven to uncover the truth, no matter how complex or hidden it may be. They don't waste words. When they speak, it matters. Every statement is carefully considered, every question purposeful. People learn to listen when a Scorpio finally decides to share their thoughts. Scorpios understand human nature on a deep, almost primal level. They instinctively grasp what drives people, their fears, desires, and hidden motivations. This makes them both excellent friends and formidable opponents. Their quiet is not emptiness, it's depth. Like a still lake that hides a world beneath its surface, a Scorpio's calm exterior conceals a mind that is always active, always searching. If a Scorpio seems to be reading your mind, they probably are, through sharp observation and intuition. They notice the things you don't say, the emotions you try to hide, and the truths you might not even admit to yourself. Their silence is their greatest asset. In a world that often values noise and speed, Scorpios remind us of the power of stillness and reflection. They use their quiet moments to recharge, strategize, and prepare for whatever comes next. That's the Scorpio genius, intense, perceptive, and quietly formidable. Their strength doesn't need to be loud. It's felt in the way they carry themselves, the confidence in their gaze, and the certainty of their actions. Never underestimate the power behind their calm. Beneath that serene surface lies a force of will and a depth of understanding that can weather any storm. In a world full of noise, Scorpios are the ones who see, understand, and endure. Finally, we arrive at Pisces, the gentle, creative dreamer of the Zodiac, whose presence feels like a soft melody in a noisy world. Pisces are often described as ethereal, almost otherworldly, moving through life with a quiet grace that draws people in. Their energy is soothing, like a gentle tide that washes over you, bringing calm and inspiration in equal measure. Pisces' intelligence is deeply emotional and wildly imaginative, never loud or showy, but always present. They don't need to be the center of attention to make an impact. Instead, their wisdom reveals itself in subtle, meaningful ways. Their minds are like vast oceans filled with dreams, stories, and feelings that swirl together in beautiful, unexpected patterns. They have a remarkable ability to listen, not just to words, but to the world's unspoken feelings. Pisces pick up on moods and needs instantly, sensing the emotional undercurrents in any room. It's as if they have a sixth sense for empathy, tuning in to what others are feeling even before a single word is spoken. Their empathy is truly off the charts. Pisces know how to comfort and inspire without ever needing to say much. A gentle touch, a kind glance, or simply being present is often enough for them to make someone feel seen and understood. Their compassion is a quiet force, offering support and hope when it's needed most. Pisces connect with people on a deep, intuitive level, seeing multiple perspectives at once. They can step into someone else's shoes with ease, understanding pain, joy, and everything in between. This ability makes them wonderful friends, partners, and confidants. People naturally open up to them, drawn by their non-judgmental presence. Their creativity is born in silence, in those quiet moments when the world fades away and imagination runs wild. Ideas take shape in the stillness, where Pisces can dream without limits. Whether they're painting, writing, or simply daydreaming, their inner world is a wellspring of inspiration. When faced with challenges, Pisces solve problems with compassion and out-of-the-box thinking. They see solutions others might miss, guided by intuition and a deep understanding of human nature. Their advice is gentle but wise, always encouraging others to look beyond the obvious and trust their hearts. Pisces adapt easily, flowing with life's changes instead of fighting them. Like water, they move around obstacles, finding peace in the present moment. Their flexibility allows them to thrive in uncertainty, teaching others to let go and trust the journey. Their quiet is a sanctuary, a sacred space where they can recharge and process the world's emotions. In solitude, Pisces find clarity and strength, emerging with new insights and a renewed sense of purpose. Their inner peace is contagious, calming those around them. Pisces learn from every experience, growing wiser with each one. They reflect deeply, turning even the smallest moments into lessons about love, loss, and the beauty of being human. Their wisdom is hard-earned, shaped by empathy and a willingness to feel everything fully. Pisces are old souls, weaving intuition and empathy into everything they do. They carry the wisdom of many lifetimes, offering guidance and comfort to those who seek it. Their presence is a gentle reminder that kindness and understanding are powerful forms of intelligence. When they seem lost in thought, Pisces are actually connecting dots others can't see. Their minds work in mysterious ways, drawing connections between ideas, feelings, and experiences that others might overlook. This unique perspective allows them to create beauty and meaning from even the most ordinary moments. Their intelligence is gentle but powerful, inspiring others to be their best selves. Pisces lift people up, helping them believe in their own dreams and potential. Their encouragement is sincere, rooted in a deep belief in the goodness of others. Pisces remind us that wisdom comes from the heart as much as the mind. They teach us to trust our feelings, to listen to our intuition, and to find meaning in the connections we share with others. Their quiet presence is healing and profound, offering comfort simply by being there. In a world that often values noise and speed, Pisces show us the power of stillness and gentle support. That's the Pisces genius, creative, intuitive, and deeply human. Their gifts may be subtle, but they leave a lasting impact on everyone they meet. Sometimes the softest voice carries the most wisdom. Pisces remind us that true intelligence isn't always loud. It's often found in the quiet moments, in empathy, and in the courage to dream. So there you have it, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces, the quiet geniuses of the Zodiac. Each brings a unique blend of intellect and introspection, proving you don't need to be loud to be brilliant. Real genius often hides in silence, in observation, and in deep thought. Are you one of these signs, or do you know someone who is? Share your stories below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe for more. There's plenty more to explore about the mysteries of the Zodiac. See you in the next one.